Commencing sequence in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Black Mesa Training Facility is a set of rooms meant to help familiarize employees with the hazardous environment suit. It's also meant to familiarize players with Half-Life's movement style and gameplay mechanics. It doesn't ask very much of a player, almost assuming this is their first time with a modern FPS game, but there's a few quirks in this tutorial I wanted to show off. First off, the game doesn't stop you from going over the rails, meaning you can simply fall into a pit before even getting your suit on. This also means you can jump over the railing in this section to the water below, showing off this graded off bit here, then going down a tunnel, underneath the walkway, getting back on track through a door you couldn't open otherwise. It also means you get to do this little jump skip here, which I find fun. In Blue Shift, they actually added invisible walls here, which means no falling to your doom 30 seconds into training, but also no alternate route through the sewer here. After this is the first of a few hallways involving pipes, used for testing basic movement. Here, we are meant to jump over these 3 pipes that each set off an alarm, but if we jump off this railing here, we can skip the first pipe with no consequence. The second room of pipes is meant to teach ducking, but if we do that same railing jump from the last room, we don't have to duck under anything.
Very good. I hardly noticed you. On to the next area.
No alarms were tripped, but the test is a success. The third room mixes jumping and ducking. This provides us with a minor problem. If we skip the first alarm, we can't get the height to skip the second one, meaning we can only skip number 1 or number 2. Still, it's messing up the sequence, so it's cool.
Good work. You look prepared for the next stage.
The final pipe room has us jumping and ducking through tubes to reach the exit. We can actually jump right through the middle of the whole course and reach the outdoor here. However, for the first time, this door doesn't open without us actually doing the training. Not just the last target even, you have to do all 3 before the door will open. They really wanted to make sure you had this concept down.
Nice job.
Later on, you reach this spot where the game expects you to do 3 jumps, each harder to land than the last. With a bit of parkour around the edge of this map, we can avoid all 3 of the targets.
Great work. Now there's one more style of jumping you need to learn.
The fourth jump here is meant to be walkthrough of using the long jump module. With a precise jump, you can make it to the other side without the long jump,
Nice job.
but you may as well collect it anyway, it just makes things more fun. Next is our introduction to elevators and fall damage. Standing up on the hologram button here, and then using a well-placed long jump lets us skip the elevator and the fall damage. Technically, you can get on the elevator and then skip the trigger for the second part of the room, but the door won't open until you touch somewhere near the target on the floor. This section here asks us to rotate a wheel to move a platform, but in fact, the long jump allows us to skip this entirely. Heck, even without the long jump, we can make it onto the platform without having to touch a thing. The section after this introduces us to messing with objects, though a lot of it can be skipped if you have more experience. This box filling the gap spot can be jumped over with good timing, the box pulling area can be jumped over both with and without the long jump, and the part with the box stairs can just be skipped by jumping on this little part of the map. You don't have to break any of these crates, only the grate. And this whole maze part can just be jumped over before the lights are even turned off. Now with a well-timed long jump, you can climb up on top of this spot and fall off into the water below. This is actually an oversight in how the map was made. You're not meant to be here, and you'll probably realize that by the time you see there's no way to get out. Still neat. The weapons training section is a neat part of the chapter, but also it takes a while, so I'll simply grenade jump above the exit and get out of here. Then we have the swimming portion, where we can skip the first section with a well-timed long jump, and skip both sections with an even better timed long jump. This last section here has you lead a security guard to unlock the secure access doors for you to proceed. I don't feel a need to inflict violence on these guys. I like them. They open doors for me and also give me free goo. The most I can tell you about this room is you can always take the 3 of them back down the elevator to the last area to waste their time. And your time. Finally, if you think the train's too slow and you have enough health, you can simply hop your way down the electric line.
Congratulations.
And if you somehow manage to die while on the train, no pressure. As long as your body makes it out of there, you're still HEV certified.
Congratulations on completing the Black Mesa Hazard course. You are now fully certified for use of the HEV Mark IV protective system.